Good morning, everybody. It's Panuma back here again with some more information about the upcoming second anniversary celebration for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, the Japanese version. We get some more information released via the V Jump live stream, which happened yesterday, January 20th, about some more information that's going to be coming to the second anniversary, which is coming up on the 29th of January. Now, this is all still early information. This is just some early information that they decided to leak out, release early to the public, just with some of the upcoming changes that's coming to the game. This is all still early information, and there's still going to be a lot more, I guess, information coming out when we get closer to the 29th of January. So, this is just some more information. I'm just going to be keeping you guys updated onto it as well. So, we'll jump right into it here. So, it says the second anniversary celebration will begin on January 29th, which is what we all know. They updated the image with Goku doing the two, instead of doing the one finger, he's got the two finger now. So, he looks a little bit more pissed off, though, which is kind of funny. So, they include him with that. It says there's going to be more than 100 Dragon Stones from login bonuses. I expect there to be more than just 100 because the first anniversary I think gave it about 250 or so when that one came out last year. So I expect probably around the same, maybe a bit more, all depending on how generous they feel. So we'll see how that goes. The 4X rank EXP from quest mode is like a godsend because you can really, if you really plan it out smart enough with your routes and the way you do the questing, you can actually do unlimited, almost unlimited events if you really play it smart and just keep yourself close to leveling up, depending on what rank you are, obviously, of course. But I know in my position, I'm pretty close to being able to do that, especially with the 4x, the 4 times rank EXP. That's like amazing. So that's one of them. So the second image showed us that on 28th of January, the story event missions will start like the Dragon Ball 30th anniversary story event. There's one stage per day, just like the 30th Dragon Ball anniversary one. You get a second anniversary coins to change in the Baba shop, just like last year. And for the 30th, sorry, not last year, but for the 30th Dragon Ball anniversary, probably going to use it for, Elder Kais and other type of cards that they release for the second year anniversary. The third image they showed during the live stream was the Dokkan event boss rush. So basically, what the boss rush says, you will fight multiple Dokkan bosses in one stage. So I think it's randomized, but you can really, I think you can kind of plan out your route to which ones that you want to fight. So that's one good thing with that. So it shows just about every boss. It says boss, 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 boss. Whatever that means. I guess we'll find out when the event comes. It says you will cost 0 stamina. They said they haven't really clarified that yet because of the translation, but I think it probably just gives you one a day type event just for the anniversary event. It says you can't use a Dragon Stone to continue, just like a lot of the new LR events. And so this is how the start screen looks like with new difficulties. So there's the super difficulty, and then there's actually like a new difficulty. It's like super super hard, I think is what they were calling it. Something new came out with the super difficulty, so we'll have to see how super hard it is when we get to fight it. This is a very 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 hard event that will take place that we're talking about. It says clearing the stage will give you a large amount of Dragon Stones, most likely on the first clear. So they're not sure how many times you can do it, but it seems like maybe you can do it multiple times, but only get the Dragon Stones on the first clear. So so this is what I forgot to mention. The 2-year anniversary, he gives us the peace sign, but I think he's Super Saiyan 2 and he looks a little bit more pissed off, so keep an eye out for that. And that will be the new story event, like they did with the 30th anniversary of Dragon Ball. That's the new starting screen. I can't quite make out what the medals are going to say. I think it just says 2 with like a Hercule type belt type thing on it. So that's for that one. The fourth one that came out that they started to talk about was the virtual Dokkan battlefield, which basically, in my eyes, looks like more like a testing type battlefield that you can do in case you want to test out your units, yeah, they do on certain teams. Kind of gives you the option of doing a live team building option for your characters and just seeing what kind of crazy teams that you can make, see what works, see what doesn't work. Instead of you having to waste stamina each time to try to test out things, you can do this all in real time. Says the story behind this mode is that Bulma has invented a virtual reality system where you can fight in a virtual battlefield. They had to make some sort of a story up for it, so I guess they included that to make it a little bit more authentic with Dokkan Battle. The only downside is you need to be rank 150 or above to be able to use this new game mode. So from the looks of it, it doesn't require stamina. There seems to be a limited amount of times that you can play this and a timer to the next time you can play. So there is a timer on it, looks like, and you won't be able to do it an unlimited amount of times, but at least you can use it a certain amount of times a day to try out new card combinations, try out passives, really just get a good testing feel of certain characters for the game. So I'm more excited about that mode than I am excited about maybe like the boss rush. It's kind of just like I know there's coins involved, but I really like to try out some new cards. I just don't want to waste my stamina just because stamina is a premium, and obviously I can't afford to waste any. So the fifth image is the Dokkan Battlefield. It says it's 100 versus 100 type of event, which I'm going to have to increase my SR cards, I believe, because I'm going to need some more cards. It says a real-time strategy game mode. It says you don't need 100 cards to do this. You can have less, but it is probably best to have as many cards as you can possibly put into the battlefield. Same name characters can be chosen in the deck, unlike the regular Dokkan team. So you can have the same name characters on the team. So Super Saiyan God Goku, you can put the agility and the tech one in with each other, and that won't be a problem with, I get the battlefield regulations, unlike you do in your Dokkan teams. Can't use the same one in the same team. So says there's no cost limit to the 100 cards that you choose as your deck, and you can also let the system choose the 100 cards for you. So if you don't really want to choose cards for you can let the AI kind of choose it for you. After drag and dropping characters on the field, that spot will be replaced with another character. You have a refresh button in case you don't like the 5 characters that are presented at the time. So if you get stuck with a bad set of characters at the beginning, you can actually refresh them via live, even during the fight or the event itself. So that's kind of cool. You can drag and drop a character either on the top, middle, or bottom lane. It says there is a cost meter at the bottom that fills up with time. You can only drag and drop characters by using the charge cost meter. It charges pretty fast from the looks of it. So if you don't have enough costs, you can't add the character. So that's one limitation that they're putting onto this real-time strategy mode. You can't just throw on a bunch of TUR and LR characters and steamroll everything. You have to be more strategic with how you're going to play out your moves and how you're going to plan your attacks. So there will be more than 10 stages in the actual live version of Dokkan Battlefield. Unlike what I wrote in the V-Jump leak, it looks like it's best to mostly bring your best characters in your 100 card selection with some SR added as fodder, which is what I was thinking anyway. Obviously, you're going to bring all your best characters, but you still have to bring some SR characters to kind of fill in the gaps, just to have your team well rounded out. Cost of a card in Dokkan Battle is 1 in 10 of the actual card cost in rounds upwards, I guess. So a card cost of 10 is 1, 12 is 2, 20 is 2, 50 is 5, and 99 is 10. So that's a little bit different cost battlefield. I guess I'm not sure how they're going to implement into the field, but we'll find out more later on. Sixth image is breaking through the defense line. So when you break the barrier, we'll give you the opportunity to fight the boss. A fight the boss button will appear, which you have to press when you think that you're ready to fight the boss. So that orange button that we always like seeing, that's a good sign. And when you hit that, it gives you an option of what type of boss you're going to fight. So in this picture, they're going to fight the Int Cell. And then it brings you back to the normal Dokkan kind of field to fight the boss. Only the cards that have broken through the enemy barrier and passed the defensive line can be chosen for the boss fight. Those characters can't be used in the next stage anymore. So only the ones that have gotten past a certain point in that fight with the barrier can only fight the boss. So you can't just throw people in there and expect to have your TURs fighting everything. So it says just breaking the barrier isn't enough. You need to get multiple characters past the defense line to be able to have a good team for the boss. Just what I was saying, you have to have multiple guys getting through. Depending on what kind of boss you're fighting, you might have to wait a few turns. You can't use items in the boss battle. That's a big thing. No items, just straight fight. So I kind of see a villains team with a Buhan really doing well maybe with a metamorphosis link with like a super baby Vegeta, or like a Android 13, or even a mono int if you can throw them in there itself. So we'll see what happens with that. You also won't get to choose a friend, so you won't have any friend leader skills active for the boss. So that is huge. You can't run a mono team, looks like. Now, I retract my statement from the last one. So you can't use a villain team with like a Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose friend. So you're really gonna have to use the characters that you have on your team to really boost up your. It's gonna be a lot of key links and a lot of, I think, healing items, or healing links is what really gonna kind of put the people passing that level. Says V Jump staff challenges Dokkan battle. Says I guess we're gonna get all 7. We're just gonna get 7 Dragon Stones right off the bat. This is how the start screen's gonna look like for those events. And another image of the Dokkan battlefield with crazy people with their crazy hair. And image 10 says pretty much confirmed that you can only pick those Dokkan Fest exclusive from the Dokkan Select Fest. 21st of January is when V-Jump of this month goes on sale in Japan. So I guess when we said that you could pick one of those Dokkan Fest characters to summon, I guess you're only allowed to pick one of those 5, it looks like. And then there's the LR Ginyu kind of shadow outline that they're going to implement in the game as well. So that was just kind of a quick overview of the new information that was leaked from the new V-Jump live stream. Of course, this is all just a teaser, and not all the second anniversary information has been released, so we're going to have to wait to see what more information is going to be released from them. And I'm quite excited about the 29th of January. It's only 8 days away from this video, and I can't wait any longer. It's like a Christmas time for me, even though Christmas was last month. So, alright guys, I'm going to end this video now. I, again, appreciate all you guys tuning in, watching my videos, and supporting me. Again, it means a lot to me. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope that you guys stick around for the future videos. With that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Have a great one.